This is the story of Daniel and Lupita Chaya, the couple who killed their son to go viral on TikTok. Who are these two, you ask? Daniel Chaya used to be a reasonable, well-behaved and responsible-looking man of God. We say now on top the things of God in one die puto. Now you see all the adjectives I used in describing Daniel. No worry, before the end of the video you go ask wetin occur. Meanwhile, Lupita was alleged to be an Akuna girl who was into wildlife, night partying, clubbing and other ayo too numerous to mention. But exactly time was converted like senior man who been the year for the good books. Say been they blind that year, can't even change his name from S to P. But in Lupita's case, she joined choir in the same church as Danny Boy. It was in this church that Oga Dano met Lupita, soon to be love of his life, as this one fell in love with her ASAP. And soon it was public knowledge that Pastor Daniel and choir na item. Before we go say hold your horses people, Pastor Daniel proposed to Lupita, will you marry me? On hearing this, one senior man for the church lifestyle say, ta, for where e no go happen two of her, no, it can't be. Before it will look as if the senior pastor had a thing for Lupita, that was why he was objecting to their union. Oga senior pastor had to clear everybody's doubts, make it no be like say him na bad man him be. So he told the church his reasons for objecting to their union, saying he saw a vision if these two got married it would be catastrophe. On hearing this, people put body say, ta, Daniel, come on body from my attention. In fact, it was almost as if everybody tried stopping them from getting married because of the senior pastor's vision who had warned them not to, and if they did, Lupita was going to change Daniel's life as she wasn't the one for him and that he was making a wrong choice. A word they say is enough for the wise, Abi. Now it was looking like Daniel was considering the warning vision of the senior pastor and foregoing getting married to Lupita. On seeing how events unfold, say, ta, all of them are just they play. Daniel must marry me, if not I go do things to myself and it no go funny. It was that bad that Lupita had to go to local scientists on top Daniel head though. You want carry local science where Lupita run play? Come, let's go to the altar. To everyone's surprise, Daniel got married to Auntie Lupita, and since the church had been against their union from the get-go, they decided to base and leave the church to open theirs. Who God no call oh, so no be to rush open church oh. According to sources, the church wasn't flourishing and giving them the joy they needed, so they decided to make good use of the land space and turn it into a farm. And from that day, it never remained the same with them again as their lives turned downside up. Then one you know green now, she senior pastor tell you vision, you know one greed do fine, may your future for bright. This was how the couple's life began going downhill.
Put me feeling that something is wrong somewhere.
Maybe nothing is wrong.
Remember at the start of the video, the adjectives I used in describing Daniel. On getting married, Baba began living an unusual life, keeping dreadlocks, smoking waiting no good, who knows if he be colozo, to the point he was even dancing half naked on videos and eating strange things, making strange food experiments with unusual animals to make food. Chai, what a life. On top who we been be fresh boy that year. The next thing we knew, these two don't open TikTok account and changing their baptismal naming ceremony from Daniel and Lupita to God Papa the Greatest and Empress Lupita. The couple were known for posting viral content on their accounts. Some felt like it was just two couples expressing themselves the best way they know, from then sharing private moments to cooking strange things like frog stew and snake juice. God save us all. To them doing odd stuffs where they look like a winchy, adding to the fact that they both looked odd and very unkept, like who they meant or supposed they mental asylum. Because if they were sensible, they shouldn't be doing this in a public space on video for their fans on TikTok to view. It's clear that they knew what they were doing, because follow me reason amna. How many legit people where they meant they upload video on top the TikTok lifestyle? Check amna. And fans were feeling like Omo na just two content creators wey be husband and wife and were making content about their lives. But that was far from it, as all they did on the TikTok lifestyle was 100% them in real life and no content creation. It got so bad that senior pastor had to intervene, but how Oyibo TikTok am again? Yes, it was too late. As Daniel wey be one die put for church matter that year started questioning the Bible, the same Bible he used to preach that year, Oga don dey question am. He didn't just question the Bible but started his his own kind of end of the world teaching. How Oyibo take call him again? Mysticism. Pretty much what I would call Satan worshipping, because his view on religion suddenly changed like NEPA to generator switch. This made people to leave these two alone to their own wahala, as they were two grown adults who were married, and you cannot tie them down like small pikin, flog them the least 24 strokes. It was all clear that they knew what they were doing, and their choice of this new path, which they believed in, they work for them. To their followers on TikTok, it was all content, amazing fun, and games as usual. Tell me, who would like to watch a former man of God and Akuna girl turned choir and is now married to the said man of God? So followers just bought the draw soup where these two they sell, not knowing that there is more to what meets the eye. Now for the part you all been waiting for, how they killed their son. Well, they had two sons, and apparently is just remaining one son wey cast their matter for town. Make we for know wetin dey occur. In May 2023, the last child, an 8-year-old boy, escaped from the house and somehow found his way into the hand of a journalist. It was this journalist that now questioned the young boy on who he was and why he ran away from home. Like that, the boy cough out things upon things, tell the journalist. Oh, Mahabasi. By the time the boy was done, he do journalists like horror film, as the 8-year-old boy claimed that his parents, that is Imale and Pale, has killed his elder brother named Ewa. He claimed that the parents have been trying to kill Ewa since that year. No method they no try, to the point that they have poisoned him on several occasions, but he bounced, he no work. Say then they even cook their kaka, give them meat and chop safe. The parents were maltreating them and barely fed them, rather would force them to smoke, not bath, nor brush their teeth. And their father was vocally abusive towards them, threatening them with violence to beat or kill them. Make it not be like say we hear 8-year-old boy story we no can hear in parents own. The journalist reached out to them for who they chop frog stew and snake juice. Now to use your kaka and urine cook give your pikin where you know fit run. They denied and said all that the 8-year-old boy said were all lies, but admitted to one thing wey boss all of us kidney. That was killing their son Ewa, who refused to die from poisoning. That they buried him alive to die, saying he was a demon, and if they did not kill him, he would have given birth to other demons, and that the whole country should give them handshakes and award for taking away such evil from the land. God save us all. Is this plane? What kind of plane is this? After this casting then cast themselves, the Ghanaian police authorities stormed their residence to take them into custody. During the arrest, Lupita was the one doing much, while Daniel just went peacefully with the officers. I guess Baba was reminiscing on the senior pastor's vision that year, because at that point, anything wey dey in eye suppose don clear, showing him a clear vision of what the senior pastor had prophesied earlier in his vision, saying that his marriage to Lupita would be his end and surely his doom. What's your take? Was it Lupita that turned Daniel into the demon he became? Was it destined in the stars for these two? Or these two were just low-key mad and wanted to go viral on the TikTok lifestyle and saw no better option than killing their son to achieve this? Well, may they no carry these two go psychiatric home go keep. If not, I pity the patients there. They go collect wetin no good from this couple's hand.
Elsha, and then 17th August. My Elsha locks, no. It's me park here, man. And I miss